Rain Parade started originally with me and my college roommate, David Roback. He and I both went to the same small college, and very early on, it became clear that our roommates did not share our ideas about what college was supposed to be. And we got kicked out of those rooms, and then we ended up rooming together. So that happened. And then, we'd always talked about being in a band together. And finally, I moved to Los Angeles in 1981, and then we did this thing. So then Rain Parade holed up for about a year. And we did things kind of backwards. We recorded first before we actually played live. So we put out a single before we ever played. And then we met all these people who are associated with us that you probably know about. And after that first record, became pretty obvious that 3 songwriters in one band wasn't going to work. David left. We did another EP with just the 4 of us, where I played all the guitar. And then we realized we needed another person to play guitar. That is when that Crashing Dream era started. And my friend John Thoman, who also went to school with David and I back in the day, known him, well, both of them for 50 years, although David is no longer with us. Rest in peace. And actually, John was in the very first band that we ever had with David and I, which is just a crappy punk cover band. And the reason he was in it is because David and I were trying to figure out a song, and John came over to David's house to buy some goods. And
Statute of
and
limitations.
we're like, yeah, well, it's legal now. And we're trying to figure out this song, and John's like, oh, here, give me that guitar. And he's like, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, you want to play with us? So he joined the band, and he moved out in 84. And the very first thing we did with him was for a flexi disc for a Bucket Full of Brains, and it was paid for by Enigma Records. And that version of that song, Sad Ice Kill, is the one that we used on Crashing Dream. So that gets us back to Crashing Dream with a slight whirlwind digression into
No,
the
that's
history
great.
of Rain Parade. And John is still with us today. See him all the time. He's probably my best friend, and everything either Stephen or I have done since then, Rain Parade or otherwise, he has been involved in, and that's John Thoman, the other guitar player who was on Crashing Dream. So yes, that is a different version than the one we did in the studio, and we liked it better. Usually the first time you do something, it's the best.
Yeah.
Not always, but usually. So that's the one we replaced for this particular deluxe edition of Crashing Dream.